But put your hands up.
No, that's me.
Okay, Sophia, put the dog in.
Okay. Hello! So cute! Alright, I'll let you go. So lazy. Hey guys, my name's Sophia and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is a very positive place where I talk about all sorts of things, from food to lifestyle to travel, all that good stuff. And all my social media links are in the description below if you are curious. Today I'm going to be talking about goals because this has been important to me pretty much my whole life. From as young as I can remember, I've been very goal focused, but you know, over the years I've gotten much better at actually doing them and writing goals right. Like I used to have really big goals, like just get a lot of money and you know, just have like this picture perfect life, whereas now I have more simple, like manageable goals that actually can be completed. I have short-term goals and long-term goals, and I just think goals are really important. But like since reading a few books recently and the new school year started and stuff, I just got really into goals, so I thought might as well talk about it. Goals are important to me for several reasons. It gives you the ability to focus on your priorities. Goals help you guide your decision making. It makes you more clear of what it is you want, which is really important to kind of have some sort of direction in what you're going in, and goals for me has really led me onto the path that I am on. It gives you responsibility for your own actions, and it makes you aware that if you want to get to where you want to be, you have to do it yourself with hard work. Goals has given me a lot of better time management skills, like because if you want to get your goals done in a certain amount of time or something like that, like I have, which I'll get on later in the video, it teaches you to be really efficient with your time and not to waste time at all. Goals can also make you feel more complete. It can make you feel worthy, you know. That's what I found, because when you complete a goal, you become really proud of yourself, and others become proud of you even, and you celebrate and reward yourself for completing goals. Goals also teach you to communicate with others a little easier, because like you have a direction that you're going in, so it's much easier to keep a conversation on like your focus points in life. And lastly, I think having like serious goals gets you quicker results. Like I used to always just say to myself the things I wanted and stuff, but I never really did anything about it until I got really serious with my goals and was like, here's my little short-term goals and I have to do this within a year. Like it's just a must. Like most people in the start of years, they just say like, oh, I'm going to get really fit and I'm going to eat super healthy and I'm going to do all this and stuff. But like they're really big, broad goals that everyone just navigates towards in the start of every year, and majority don't really follow through with it. Whereas if you do lots of like short-term little goals throughout the whole year and you actually take it seriously and you actually do it, then it really gets you somewhere. But although I'm sitting here saying how it's really important to know what you're doing with your life and why goals are so important, I also want to say that it is okay to not know what it is you want and where you're going. Like for majority of my life, I've been very, very confused to what my future like has ahead of me and what I actually wanted. Like I was very confused about that. It's only very recently that I've actually found that. That's not to say that that will always be my future plan, but I have some sort of direction now. Before I didn't have that at all, yet I was still a goal-oriented person, but it's only now in the recent months that I've actually started to take it seriously and like really follow through with my goals on a daily basis. So in this video, I wanted to just explain why goals are so important and why I think you should do them, and I encourage you to do them, because goals don't have to be done at the start of the year, you know. Every day is a new day. You can start right now. I said that to myself last month. I just wrote down my serious goals and I'm actually doing them, and I've already like seen like really big changes in my life. It's insane. And that's why I thought also I would make this video, because I want to share that journey with you to prove that like little confused people like me can get stuff done and can complete goals and get somewhere, because I'm already seeing big changes in myself, which I'm really proud and happy about. And I also am making this video as kind of a way for me to like stick with it. It's like my little motivation. So I'm going to be telling you what my goals are. And these aren't to say that they're going to be goals, like good goals for you, because like everyone's like path is different. Like these goals are probably the smallest, most pointless things to other people. But for me, they're really big. And yeah, I'll read it out to you before. I'll read it out to you in a minute. And yeah, and then I'll update you every now and then once I've completed a few goals, or I might even do a video every goal. I don't know. But yeah, I want to keep you updated with my goal processing, because I've told myself I made these goals in August, and it's still August, it's almost the end now. Probably, I think about the 11th of August, that was my first day of school, so that's where I started making my goals. And I want to have completed like majority of these goals, or be like well on the way within a year's time. So I've given myself a year to complete these. Some will be completed like quite shortly, and some will only be finished around the end. And this isn't to say that I'm going to stick with these goals through the whole year, because everyone's minds change. Like I might change my perspective on life or what my goals are, you know, so it might change throughout the year, but this is what my goals are right now. So this is what I'm focusing on now, because this is what's important to me, you know, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, so I might add goals, I might take goals away, you know, I will keep you updated. Okay, so I have my goals written down here on my phone, and I'm just gonna read them out to you. So my first goal is to minimalize my room to the max. And this is a goal of mine because I got into minimalism earlier this year, and it's really important to me that I only have the things that I love and need, not just like the more the merrier kind of thing. I really want the bare minimal of what I need. And a reason why this is one of my goals is because if you have seen some of my previous videos, I talk about the fact that I want to go to Australia, and that made me next year back to my home. And that kind of made me realise that if I'm going to go to Australia, my life will have to fit in a suitcase of 21 kilos. So that's not to say that my room can't weigh more than 21 kilos, because there are obviously like furniture and things like that that I'll leave behind and stuff. But whether I go to Australia or not, it just made me think, like, if I was to pack my whole life up in a suitcase, what are the most important things? So I looked in my room, and there were a few things that's like, nah, I wouldn't take that. So I got rid of it because I don't need it. My dog's walking. I'm focusing on only having the things that like I really need and want in my life. And so I've been slowly getting rid of things and cleaning up, and it's a really nice and relieving feeling knowing that everything, that there's no clutter in my room. Everything in there are things I love and need and want in my life, you know. So that goal is well on the way, and my next goal is to get a job. And I've had a job before, and that's fine, but I did stop it while I was in school last year because it was a lot to manage with everything else I had going on. But I'm much more stable this year at school, so I would like to try earn some sort of money, whether it's a big job or small job, doesn't matter, just some sort of work experience, and to save my money as much as possible. This is a big and hard goal for me, but I'm so determined and I have to do this, and it is that I want to be able to run 10 kilometers without stopping at like a good pace, you know, not like walk, jogging, like running 10 kilometers. And running used to be quite a big thing for me. I used to do it quite a lot, and it's only very recently that I've gotten back into it, and it's actually crazy, because I used to be able to run so much faster than I can now. It's amazing, like the big break, how much like it sets you back. So I'm like starting again, slowly building up the kilometers. I'm up to 8 kilometers, and I did it really slowly. So now I need to work on my 8 kilometers and then, you know, just slowly get up there, because I have run 10 kilometers before and I was actually quite happy with my time, but it also was like awareness for cancer, so it was like so many people running and stuff, which is motivation in itself. But I want to be able to run 10 kilometers by myself and have my own motivation going and stuff, and to do it in a good time as well. So that's one of my goals right now. Another goal for me would probably be a small thing for like majority of you guys, but it's to read 5 books this year. And this is a goal of mine because I've always wanted to be into reading and, you know, learning things, and just I think it's really good for your brain to read and stuff, but I've never really done it. Like, I have some books and I've never read them and stuff, so it's a goal of mine to read 5 books. I always found it such a waste of time. Like, I always had to be doing something and going somewhere, so I just never had time to read. But this year I've really calmed down. I'm working on myself so much. I'm being way more independent and enjoying my own company, and reading is actually really nice, especially the book I'm reading at the moment. So when I complete this goal of reading 5 books, I will talk about the books and yeah, I'll give you an update when I complete a few goals, like I said before. Another goal is to be able to do 20 real push-ups and 100 squats in a row. I've easily done 100 squats in a row before, but I haven't done it in a while. But I want to be able to go straight from doing like 20 real push-ups, not girl push-ups, and then doing like 100 squats in a row without stopping. I don't think this goal will be overly hard. The push-ups will, like, I've never really been able to do real push-ups. I can do plenty of girl push-ups, but I can't do men push-ups. So that is a goal of mine. I want to be able to do that. So yeah, just to be able to continuously do certain exercises like that, that is a goal of mine. Another goal I would like to reach by the end of the year is, in a year's time, I would like to have reached 500 subscribers. Not to say that 500 is an ultimate number and I can't be happy without it. That only time will tell if that goal will be completed. I'll just keep consistent and do what I'm enjoying, and those who are interested will follow my journey. But I think like that's a good goal of mine. So yeah. Another goal of mine is to drop all fast food chains, because I just feel like they don't bring anything really positive into my life. So I stopped that actually at the end of 2015. So I am heading on to a year already, but I would like to have that as like a continuous goal. And then finally, my last goal, which I am already midway through doing, and that is to find some uni courses. And I'm actually really proud of myself that I've even started that, because if you ask any of my friends, I've never been one that has been interested in after school study, like an extra education stuff. Not because I don't believe in it, but just personally because like tests and long reading like that, it just has never really been my thing. It's not something I love, but I don't know what it is, but within the last month, since I've started like really being more independent and like trying to get myself to learn more and do all these new things, I just suddenly got an interest in an education after I finished school, because I think it's actually because I actually see it coming true now. Like I'm in my final year of school finally, so I just see possibilities now. And before I was so confused on my future and I didn't really feel like I had a path, so I was like, why worry about future? Why worry about uni? Because like I don't even see myself getting to that stage. But now that I see things going in the right direction, uni has suddenly just naturally opened up into my eyes. So I've started looking at a lot of uni courses, and there are so many interesting ones. Like I'm struggling to like choose between them. Obviously, once you've actually tried them, it's a different story, and you might drop them, add some, take some, all that. But I'm willing to give many things a go, so I'll just see what happens. But that's another goal of mine. And yeah, so I've been rambling about goals for quite a long time now, so I will stop now and just finish off by saying, so they were my goals. I encourage you to make yours. So I have a question for you, which I would like for you to leave in the comments below. What are your goals? Because I'm really interested to hear, like everyone have such different goals, and I think it's like that's really inspiring for me to hear. So if you could please leave that in the comments below, I'll read and reply to them all. That would be really cool. And yeah, I'll update you with my goal completing in the near future, and I hope it all goes well. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video, give it a thumbs up, chuck a comment in, do whatever you want. It really helps me and I really, really appreciate it. Have a lovely day and never give up. Bye!